All right, guys, Charlie, the World Cup is still ongoing, and it seems a lot of things have been happening in the World Cup so far, Charlie. From nowhere, South Africa has been able to qualify to the next round of the World Cup, which is the round of 16. And people are like, "Oh, like, how? How did this happen?" And I like, Charlie, this World Cup has been different type because of the expansion of the teams and all this new other thing. And already South Africa got 1 point against Czech Republic, so it was obvious that when they be able to beat South Korea, definitely they were going to make it. And of course, bro, they've been able to beat South Korea by 1 goal. And then Pakistan, they had 4 points, and they are running from the group with Mexico. You see, Mexico have run with 9 points from the group. It seems the Mexicans are very serious, bro. They really take advantage of the host nation, like the home support. They are really taking advantage of that to make sure they do better in this particular World Cup. The likes of Canada, fine. They've been able to make it, you understand? They've also qualified, but it seems things are not that well for Canada as compared to the Mexicans, you understand? Because if you look at the Mexicans, the kind of game they be playing and how they be able to amass all the 9 points from the group, it seems, but they are just serious. They're just serious. And Charlie, yesterday, a lot of things happened. A lot of things happening since the Brazilians are now accepting the fact that their new GM, their new leader, their new commander is Vinícius Júnior, and it is obvious, bro. The particular World Cup, it has been obvious that Vinícius Júnior is their new leader. He is the new commander to lead the Brazilian national team to take them to the promised land. It seems fine. Neymar were able to at least feature in the game. He has some few minutes to introduce himself and tell him the fans were very happy about the fact that Neymar were back in the squad or Neymar were back on the field to at least showcase his talent. You understand? Because Neymar has been one player, bro. He's been loved from the Brazilians. You cannot take that away from him. Yes, he's been loved, but it seems due to injuries, they are not being able to get the best out of him. But it seems this time around they believe this fine. It's obvious that this is going to be his last World Cup, and they believe he could get things better or he could get them to different level. But for me, honestly, I know you and I know that the new commander in the team, the new leader, bro, everything about the brand national team right now when it comes to attack, I think they are now finding their way. It is Vinícius Júnior, and I think Calatrava is now getting the fact that Matheus Cunha on any day because that he got Thiago in the first game, bro. I told you people that there was no way they are going to consider him as a top or starter. No, 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 no. It wasn't going to happen. But it seems Matheus Cunha also find his way, bro. He makes sure he adjusts to the system. So far for him, 2 goals, 3 goals in 2 games. That's fantastic for Matheus Cunha, and it seems everything is just right for the Brazilian. Now, how they stand, bro? They have made it 7 points out of the group, and once again, Vinícius Jr. was named man of the match once again, bro. He just solid 3 games, 3 man of the match awards for Vinícius Jr. That's fantastic. That's incredibly fantastic for him because their game against Morocco, he won the man of the match. And that particular game, he scored up the equalizer for Brazil. It was just fantastic at that time. You understand? A game against Haiti, bro. He provided assist and scored 2 goals. Scored 1 goal, and that really made them secure the 3 points in that particular game. And yesterday against Scotland, bro, he secured them, or he scored 2 goals. Make sure he had fantastic 2 goals to make sure Brazil is in the right stage. You understand? So what is that? Vinicius doing 4 goals and assist in the competition. When it comes to goal and assist contribution, both 5 goal contribution for Vinicius Junior, bro, he's just fantastic, just amazing. And I've been saying this over here, and I will say it again because of the longevity of Leo Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, we cannot recognize the kind of job these people are doing. The Vinicius Junior, the Erling Haaland, the Kylian Mbappe, and the others, bro. We could not, like, we cannot recognize it because of Ronaldo and Leo Messi will be on the news on every day, bro. These people are having fantastic tournament, bro. They are getting things well for themselves. Kylian Mbappe has done 4 goals for France in 2 games. Haaland 4 goals for Norway in 2 games, and Vinicius Junior 4 goals, 1 assist for Brazil in 3 games. But it seems because of Messi and this Cristiano Ronaldo, bro, they always took the shine from these guys, and I'm just worried about this because it seems the longevity of Ronaldo and Leo Messi, bro. It seems it's just impossible for others to do it. Fine. In the near future, you take years for people to be that long, to stay that long in the game. And bro, I'm just sad for this guy because these people are having fantastic tournaments, bro. The likes of Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr, bro. These guys are having fantastic tournaments. But it seems we cannot all lie, bro. They are not always in the news because of at the end of the day, Leo Messi will find his way to give us incredible performance, and Cristiano Ronaldo one way or the other will also find his way. Understand? Fine, Tale, you see, this particular World Cup, personally, I expected it to be the World Cup for the young gems. I mean, the new gems, you understand? Because they're in their middle stage, you understand? For Lamine Yamal, bro, he's too early. He's too early, and I think he's also trying his best. But for this particular guy, the last one, Vinícius Júnior, Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, Jude Bellingham, and all these guys, bro, this particular talent, it seems this is supposed to be the junction between them and the old generation, which is the Cristiano Ronaldo, the Leo Messi, and the Lewandowski, the Hurricane. This is supposed to be the junction. But it seems the old men are not allowing the guys to shine in peace. That's the only problem I'm having. But it seems, bro, it's very bad. It's very bad for the new gems, and very good for the old gems. You understand? So that's how the things have been. And like I said yesterday, the tournament, the lot of matches went on. Morocco were able to beat Haiti by 4 goals to 2. Fantastic performance by Morocco. Understand? Morocco also booked their place in the round of 32. They already did that already, but it seems they make sure they finalize it and get it better for themselves. So Morocco on any day, bro, cannot. You see, like I've been saying over here, Morocco is I think the previous World Cup, Morocco was part of the top 4. You understand? It is obvious that Morocco will do any particular World Cup and qualify from the group stage as a Morocco or as a Moroccan. Bro, I think that wasn't their worry, and I know they are not worried about that because they knew definitely they were going to make it for the particular group, and the group seems normal to them. You understand? As it stands, they have same points with Brazil. You understand? Same points with Brazil, 7 points with Brazil. That's very incredible. That's very, very incredible for the camp of Morocco. So we seems to see the rest of the matches happening tonight. You understand? And yesterday, Italy, Colombia were able to beat DR Congo by 1 goal to nil. So Colombia also made it to the round of 32. They also qualify, you understand? And the group has been some way, you understand? Bosnia were able to beat Qatar by 3 goals to 1. And Switzerland beat Canada by 2 goals to 1. That particular group, bro. We felt like Canada, whatever the case, they already made it. So they were just going to play the game. But I understand the camp they were coming from, understand? Because they have already qualified from the group and they were not going to miss energy on the particular game. But it seems the group also has been very tight because from nowhere, Switzerland is leading the group with 7 points. And I think it just plus for Canada as a host nation, bro. What will be the case? You should make sure you qualify from the particular stage. That's the most important thing as a host nation, you understand? And this midnight, the group A matches to happen. Czech Republic 0, Mexico 3. These Mexicans, they are just serious. Like I said earlier, bro. It seems they make sure everything will be on point for them. They will make sure whatever be the case, they are going to qualify from the group. They are going to switch further. They are going to make sure they get things right for themselves. And it seems, bro, they are just doing well. They just doing what it stands 9 points for them. Come on, they really did well, and I must commend them. I think they are really doing amazing job. Trust me, Mexico is doing amazing job, bro. They are just fantastic. And South Africa were able to beat South Korea, like I said earlier. So what is that? South Africa is in the round of 32, bro. People are surprised, and I was like, yo, the fact that they didn't lose their first 2 games, they're capable of qualifying because if you watch the game, their first game against Mexico, it was the start. It was start of the tournament, so there was no way they were going to get it right, especially against the host nation like Mexico. And we all know how intense, how like when it comes to team support, how it comes to bro that atmosphere against the Mexican, bro, you can never get it. The Mexicans are going to use it against you, and they did that exactly. And actually, they lost particular game, but make sure the second game against the Republic, they have the maximum points. They went go down, bro. At long run, they make sure they had a equalizer to keep their qualification alive. You understand? But yesterday, they finalized it by scoring South Korea by 1 goal to nil. So understand? South Africa is also making progress, and they are also in the round of 16. That's just fantastic. And today, a lot of matches will be happening in the group E and the group F. Charlie, you make sure to have fantastic game. You all know, per stage we are in the last group matches. We are playing all the games simultaneously. Understand? At the same time, no one is going to have, or no match is going to have effect on the other match, bro. At the end of the day, we all are going to play it in the same time. So, as it stands, Karakau will be playing Ivory Coast and Ecuador versus Germany. That is going to be interesting group at the end of the day. For Germany, they have already made it, they have qualified, which is they have their 6 points already, they have qualified. And the most interesting part of this is that even Karakau, which is the last position with 1 point, can qualify from the particular group. It is possible for them to qualify. Fine. They will play against Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast have 3 points. So if they be able to beat Ivory Coast, trust me, they're going on top. Understand? And even Ecuador versus Germany. The fact that Germany has already made it to the round of 16 or the round of 32, you cannot write them all week. It doesn't mean Ecuador they are going to get it, but I know Ecuador they will also put in the fight. If Ecuador is able to beat Germany, then for them to the qualification is going to be on for them. You understand? So I understand that group is very tight, but I think I see Ivory Coast progressing because Ivory Coast they need a draw to progress. Yes, they just need a draw to progress, and I think for them, no, just draw to progress. They are going to at least. It's not going to be a big deal for the year. It's not going to be a big deal. So that is the standings from the group E, and now in the group F, bro. It seems Japan versus Netherlands. Whatever be the case, bro, they're going to have interesting results because this group has been tight as it's Netherlands first 4 points, Japan second 4 points, and Sweden third with 3 points, bro. Aside Tunisia, any of these teams can qualify, and I know definitely both teams will qualify because of the round eight. Because Sweden is in the top eight, and I think because of the top eight, most of them or both of them are going to qualify. If Sweden were able to at least hold Japan in any particular game to make sure they are not going to lose, at least draw will be good for them. Because I know Netherlands versus Tunisia, but it's going to be crucial for the Netherlands. You understand? It's going to be crucial for them to make sure they have their 7 points in the bag to qualify to the next stage of the competition. By Japan versus Switzerland, I think what Switzerland need to do is to avoid defeat. After Japan, they already made it, you understand? So if Switzerland is able to avoid defeat in the particular game, then trust me, they are also going to make it to the next round. Like, the matches be interesting to for how things are going. It's very, very interesting. And you know, the main night 12 a.m. Paraguay will play against Australia and Turkey will play against USA. There's no way Turkey will be able to qualify because they're already down and it seems things are just bad for them. So as it stands, these are the tournament, or these are the results from yesterday to this particular morning. And I think, like I said, bro, this Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, they are just saying the goodbye to World Cup, and they are finding perfect way to say the goodbye to the particular World Cup. But what they brought my mind is that the likes of Vinícius Júnior, fantastic performance so far by Vinícius Júnior, and he is the commander of the Brazilian national teams, and he is the leading bro. He is leading the team. He is driving the team to the right destination. But it seems we are not seeing it because of the influence of Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi in the game, and it's just bad for these guys, but good for our old men. But since these people are getting or they are taking football to a different level, and it will be very long for player to reach that level, but it is possible, but not just possible like that, bro. You just need to work hard, you need to put in the work. But I think at the end of the day, these guys are just fantastic. They're going to make things hard for the young games. I mean, this particular Vinicius, Kylian Mbappe, and Haaland, bro, they're just going to make things difficult for them, you understand? Yes. So what is stand challenge? These are updates so far, and I'll be here in every to give you another update. So do subscribe to the channel, hit notification bell, select all to be the first person to watch my daily video, guys. We'll be here in the evening to give you another update. Don't forget, Ghana is also in the round of 16. Yes, Ghana Blasters. We are up there and we believe they are going to do wonders in the particular World Cup. So keep that in mind. Ghana Blasters for you. See you in the next video, guys. I'm out.
Bony Sports Beat.